What? Hyperfund? Another fraud warning? Now? From the country of Guernsey? Wait. I thought Hyperfund is not an investment opportunity, but a membership club instead. And they're just sharing rewards with members. If that's the case, then these regulators should be minding their own business. And also, reports of, this is not my video, it's someone else's, reports of members getting their accounts frozen. Anyways, all of this coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Rory Singh. Welcome to the channel. Please find that big red button, subscribe, and also click on this bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important updates on this channel. What I do are reviews most of the time as per request by my viewers, and in doing so, sometimes I find some good opportunities that are legitimate and money potential to be made, but more often than not, I found some brutal, nasty scams that were responsible for stealing billions of dollars from unsuspecting victims. Okay. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen to you. So far in this channel, I've reviewed over 1,000 companies that have already exit scammed on people. Okay, most people are not taught how to distinguish something that is legitimate from something that isn't in finance, and especially in investing. They don't teach you this kind of stuff in school. I'm not a financial advisor. I just use some common sense things to help do my reviews. But number one rule in business, guys, if it's too good to be true, most likely it is. Okay. And before we get into any more information here, what I gotta say, I don't care if you guys invest in the Hyperfund. It's your money. Do what you want. Okay. I get a lot of bitching and whining in the comment section. I don't know why. If you guys think it's legit, invest in it. It's your money. Do whatever the heck you want to do. I'm 100% okay. I'm not here trying to save the world. I do reviews, and I can't do cock and bull reviews for people just to make them, feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I gotta do truthful reviews. Someone asked me to review the Hyperfund a little while back. I never heard of them until people, say, hey, check this out. And then I do the review. And then some other people, oh, you're showing red flags and such. So at the end of the day, I don't care. It's up to you guys. It's your money. Do what you want. Okay. Now let's get into it. Hyperfund, Guernsey, country in the English channel. Okay. The commission has been notified that investment is being promoted in the above named entity by non-licensed individuals, Guernsey. The Hyperfund. Okay. The purpose of this notice is to advise the Hyperfund is not licensed, authorized, or in any way regulated by the Commission for the conduct of any financial services business in the bailiwick of Guernsey. The Commission also wishes to emphasize that dealing in financial service products with non-licensed persons could lead to total loss of investment with no access to the Channel Islands Financial Ombudsman Scheme. The Commission recommends that people check the regulatory status of a company before making an investment and reminds residents to only deal with properly licensed business. Now that's the right website here, thehyperfund.com. This is the wrong one here, thehyperfund.online. But right now, what you have to focus on is the name, right? Hyperfund up there. This is the fourth country to complain about the Hyperfund after the FCA. That's this FCA website right here. First complained March 23rd, and they updated it and actually added the right website here. The first one, the hyperfund.online, was from one of the promoters, the MLM promoters in South Africa. Okay. And his website's offline. Now, FCA, they didn't even remove it. But anyways, at least they added the right domain, the hyperfund.com, at the end of August. So, what are we looking at here? You're looking at UK and New Zealand, right? I have this information on my channel for those of you who want more information. This is the one, it's my new blog, RorySinghReviews.com, Hyperfund, fraud warning, New Zealand's investors alert. Apparently Hyperfund hired this lady to do the job of training people for compliance issues. And instead of Hyperfund just registering with the regulators throughout the world, they hired her, Hope Hill, and what she's telling people is to just, instead of using the words to trigger a fraud warning like investment, call it a membership club and rewards program instead. Okay. But the problem is right here, everyone on Trustpilot is using like 0.5% every day. Look at that. 3 times your deposit, receive. But I mean, what are the network marketer recruiters going to do? I mean, how are they going to get people in if they don't promise you investment ROI? But if you guys if you, the affiliates, some of your affiliates who are going to listen here and not like this information, right, and are going to thumb down the video, hey, thumb down, it's okay. It's all good. Thumb down, right? It's just going to rank this video even better, okay? Give it a dislike if you dislike this information, even if, we're telling you stuff. We're just reporting news here. I'm reporting the news here. This is what's being said. 300% back. You see, got the words percent. So that's why you're getting fraud warning. Okay. So you got 4 countries so far. You're going to get more. Why? Because no one's going to put money in unless you guys promise them these rewards. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what Hope Hill calls it, right? That's ridiculous. It's still an investment opportunity. Now, what's making it worse, members are starting to report their accounts are getting frozen, and this has been going on since late July. This is from Joanna, and I'll include a link to her whole video. I'm not gonna, this is her video, her content, even though it's public right now. I'll just include a little piece here, and I'll include a link to her actual video. So for those of you who want to hear more of what she's saying, you guys can go underneath this video, my video, and click into her video and we'll actually watch it from her channel.
Alert. And of course people say, oh, but we always get paid. We're always getting paid. Well, the same crap happened with Burex, folks. I don't know if you guys remember Burex, but they took a lot of money out of a lot of people.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. We're going to go right back to Joanna in just a moment here. She's talking about Burex. Now, Hyperfund and all of their shell companies in their due diligence report were registered. That's the only thing that I saw for due diligence. They were registered for one security regulator for Australia, ASIC. Now, let me go to YouTube. Okay, forget about that. Burex was another Ponzi scheme similar to Hyperfund, and a lot of the people who were promoting Burex and who were arguing tooth and nail on any review that's giving you guys the red flags of Hyperfund were promoting Burex in the past. It's another Ponzi promising like big 300% ROI, stuff like that. And once network marketing recruitment dried up, they exit scammed, they collapsed, and they exit scammed. Okay, but they were registered with this regulator, the ASIC. One of my viewers who was disgruntled, who was pissed off, he said, hey, Rory, you're making stuff up. The ASIC is one of the strongest security regulators out there. Hyperfund is registered. But look, guys, Burex.com scammed out. People lost billions in crypto. That's worse, right? And at the end of the day, they were registered with Barracks. And what did ASIC do? First of all, they let a Ponzi register with them, because Barracks is gone. Okay, they used fake people, created fake identities. Oh, this is our CEO, and this is our CMO, Susan Pope, pretty, and she turned out to be an actor from Moscow, right? And everyone was saying, hey, it's 100% legit, and then they exit scammed. After they started getting like fraud warnings, and people were like, oh my god, too much risk here, people stopped investing, funds dried out. What happened to the members, the passive people who were in for like the 200 or 300%, as an example, ROI that the people want in Hyperfund? Well, they lost their money. So the ASIC reported after Barracks exit scammed, after they ripped people off, and this is what they said. ASIC is alerting investors about a suspicious investment opportunity, Barracks. Okay. ASIC has received reports predominantly from overseas investors who invested with Barracks. Barracks and Hyperfund, it's very similar. That's why we're talking about this here today. ASIC concerns, Barracks promoted 1.4% is what they were promising in investments. And what stood out to me was this here. Company registration is not a guarantee. Barracks is a registered company. Company registration does not mean a business is viable or that a business model is sound. Okay. Information about what to consider before investing is available on ASIC's Money Smart website. ASIC is warning consumers against dealing with Barracks. So who's Hyperfund registered with? The only people they're registered with as a security regulator is this here ASIC, which is quite laughable. So let's go back into Joanna's video.
Okay, they stole a lot of money out of a lot of people, and
let me just rewind that.
Borrowed money. Rory Singh, UK FCA fraud warning with Hyperfund, and he's got another one that talks about New Zealand. There's another one. New Zealand. They have another fraudulent alert. And of course people say, oh, but we always get paid. We're always getting paid. Well, the same crap happened with Burex, folks. I don't know if you guys remember Burex, but they took a lot of money out of a lot of people, okay? They stole a lot of money out of a lot of people. And they were a big-time scam, and Rory knew this too. Huge scam. I knew friends that put in like 100 grand or more into the system and lost a lot of money. And they have the same system, exactly the same, where you're able to pull money out and everything was free. And every day your money would just start multiplying and multiplying. And then one day, the whole account froze. Everything shut right down. So Hyperfunds is about to be the next one, and you guys can laugh at me all you want, but I'll tell you, they do not have ethics at all. They do not have any ethics. And I am also a forensic investigator and a debt investigator. I've worked with some people out of Canada that have actually investigated billion-dollar companies and shut them down because they didn't have the appropriate paperwork done. And they would be reported to Interpol and risk management. So a company like this is going to be reported, believe me, because this is a joke. They watch what you do, they watch what you say, and this is not, and they lie and they say they are a decentralized company, okay? They are not a decentralized company, or they work with DeFi. What decentralization is, it's about having your money, being able to keep your money in your own wallet or in your smart wallet, whatever, where you're able to see it. But they hold on to your money and then they decide whether they can shut it off or because they don't like you. Okay? If they don't like you or...
All right, so if you guys want to get the full video, you can just click underneath my video. I'll include a link to her video. Okay, and you can watch it on her channel. Okay. But in a nutshell, that's what you guys are dealing with here. Anyways, the red flags are all here, but like I said at the beginning of this video, I don't care what you guys do. If you guys want to invest, you want to put down more money, it's your money. Do what you want. I'm not a financial advisor. I personally use common sense in every decision that I make. Okay. Now we're going to close off here today. I'm seeing all kind of crazy stuff here. One guy told me, he said, Rory, they own their own bank. I said, show me the bank. He said he doesn't know. He doesn't have any proof. People are getting their account frozen, right, for whatever reason. And one guy's trying to sue them. There's probably more than one guy. But the problem is they don't know where Hyperfund is located. If it's legitimate, right, you guys are going to have an address. One guy said, hey, they're in Hong Kong. Another guy says, no, I think they're in Australia. Another guy came back and said they're in Dubai. Where the hell are they really? They should have an office, a headquarters, where you could walk into the door and see that it's a real financial company. Another guy came, he said, hey, Rory, they're billionaires. I checked them out, but, you know, it sounds too good to be true. I looked at all of their documentaries on Ryan Zhu and the gang, and he just looks like a front guy, right? Him and the rest of the executive team, just like a front people. I reviewed a lot of these systems, okay, and usually what they are, they're owned anonymously, okay. We know no real information has surfaced on who they actually are, but based on the patterns that I've seen so far, anonymous owners, like businessmen, who the heck knows who they truly are, right? There's a lot of Russian schemes out there, and they have like mafia and stuff. Who truly knows? One guy told me, hey, I think the Chinese triad. Who the heck knows what your money is going to be doing? But based on past due diligence and research, since I have over 1,000 reviews on stuff that has already exit scammed, right? That's what we've seen online in this investment world, okay, where most people aren't educated on the risks of investing. People don't know how to distinguish something legitimate from something that's not. People have a life story. Hey, I got a job, I've got family, and in my story, I don't have to make too many decisions. And then they're forced to think out of the box. It makes them uncomfortable. So what do most people do? They bury their head in the sand and they don't even look, twist, keep their fingers crossed and hope that at the end of the day, it pans out. At the end of the day, it's your money. Do with it whatever you want, okay? But based on past experience of reviewing these systems, a lot of people are investing their hard-earned money in like criminal activities, money laundering and such. If you don't believe me, do your own due diligence. I actually don't want you to believe me. Go out there and do your research, okay? And don't just find research that you want to hear. Find even the stuff that you don't want to hear. And then cross-examine both of them. What you want to hear and like, and from what you don't want to hear and didn't like. And then use your intuitive part of your mind. Everyone has it, right? And then feel it out and say, does it, my bullshit detector going off, right? Or not. You're going on this channel are probably going to get some dislikes or a lot of dislikes. I'm okay, 100% okay with that. Those of you who dislike this video are just going to make it rank even better, okay? A lot of the network marketer distributors, they don't like any video that's going to shed the light on the red flags. And there are so many right here in front of you. But at the end of the day, it's your decision. Hopefully you're an adult listening and watching this video right now who's capable of making decisions that will, leave you and your family in a better place. Now, I saw another review. I'm going to close off with this idea. I saw another lady. She did a review on the Hyperfund, and she didn't recommend it. She said it had Ponzi scheme written all over it, and she asked a question to her viewers. She says, what would happen? She says, if Hyperfund was truly legit, one guy said, hey Rory, they own a shopping mall. Another one says bank. Another one said they're endorsed by Visa. I checked it all out. No one could show me where the bank was. No one knows where the shopping mall is. Riley and Zhu and the gang are billionaires. I checked that out. Looks like front guys who are making some money, but we don't know who truly owns the Hyperfund, right? That's where you're at right now. And another lady in her review says, she says, if Hyperfund is truly legit, then if everyone withdrew their money all at the same time, Hyperfund should stay in business. But she's like, I highly doubt they would. They would collapse. Why would they collapse? Because the only revenue that anyone could actually see going into the company is from network marketing recruitment. So meaning like if you joined today and then maybe you got lured into, oh, I could make extra income if I'm a builder and I refer others into the membership program and offer them rewards. I also heard that they removed the calculator that a lot of network marketer recruiters were using to get people into the deal. So if they have shopping mall and all that stuff, bank, they're big billionaires, then they would stay in business. But if every one of you withdrew your money all at the same time, they would collapse, because what was going to happen is withdrawal would exceed deposits of network marketing compensation plan revenue. That's the only revenue I'm seeing here. Okay, if you guys are okay with that, hey, I'm cool with that. I'm not in the deal. It's your deal. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me here today. For those of you who understand that making an income online is going to need your participation, for those of you who are ready, who are serious about making a full-time income online, be sure to check out my #1 recommended affiliate marketing educational platform. We don't promise anyone an income for doing nothing. If you come in and you learn the stuff that we teach you, we'll even assign you a coach one-on-one to mentor you every step of the way. Okay. We have some people who join us for the products, meaning they just want to learn how to market and promote themselves professionally online, and they get in on the retail side of things. And then we have others who want to get in for the affiliate opportunity. I promote the affiliate opportunity because the company, an educational platform created by a guy by the name of David in the US, who's very well known in our Make Money Online industry as an affiliate marketer master coach. And he's always in front of the company, right? Each and every single day, right? Some of the best training that I've ever seen out there. But I promote it, not just because of the training, but also because of the compensation plan. 40 to 60% commissions on highly commissionable products on the back end. It's got like big ticket variable, and the company set up for the long term, 100% legal and legit. So if you want something set up for the long term, you're ready to roll up your sleeves, right? And you're tired of keeping your fingers crossed, wondering if a system's going to give you money. No system's going to give you money for doing nothing. There are certain things that you're going to have to do, like funnel your website traffic into an affiliate link, into a system, right? Follow up and all that stuff using email marketing and stuff like that, putting yourself out there, branding yourself, all of the good stuff. How to get people to click on your affiliate links, using ethics, and more importantly, a system that has created a lot of freedom for the people who are willing to pay their dues online. If that's you right now, get access to this powerful opportunity underneath this video. First link in the description box lower below. If you're looking for traffic, second link underneath this video. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. And if you didn't already subscribe, make sure to do so, because you're going to get information that can serve you on this channel. Make sure to click on this bell notification icon. Also, please like and share this video. Anyways, guys, I will see you on the next one. Take care.